So I'm back this evening. Someone asked me today on social media, why do they need to have a customized website when they can just throw something together and just start their business and go about their day. And I'm just thinking, yeah, well, I'm like the wrong person to ask that question because I believe in customization for branding. However, after putting my thoughts aside and really thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This would be a good topic for the blog, uh, especially for essential sustainable knowledge. So, okay, my thing is, I'm biased because I do believe that everything should be customized when it comes to creating your own brand. However, after speaking with a few people and a few people in the business who do this for a living and didn't just come upon this and, found some WYSIWYGs and just have at it, I don't have an issue with people who use WYSIWYGs. I'm just saying this is just my take on it. So, um, but at any rate, I had dialogue with someone, and after having dialogue with them, I come to the conclusion that I still like customized branding. However, if you're going to be running a small business, probably like I don't know, doing hair, doing nails, um, selling little items, or selling whatever, and you just want to get started, then yes, going out and going to WordPress or I don't know, many of these sites, Yahoo, GoDaddy, and getting a site that you can just put something together real quick and just forget about it. That will work perfectly for things of that nature. But if you want to start creating a brand, then that's when you're going to need to look into customization. Or if you're using these WYSIWYGs and then you're thinking, hey, you know what, I want it to look more like this. Or I don't want to run the risk that somebody else has the same idea and we're using the same template. So in that case, you would need a customized template because I think the person said to me, well, I don't have to customize it, but I will add all of my own images. They do allow you to change this and to change that. And well, I can pay someone to update this and update that. And I'm just thinking, isn't that customizing? But I digress. So, anyway, um, I was thinking, I was just like, okay, so yeah, I really had a loss for words. Just like, okay, so where do you go from there? Um, and it's like, oh, it'll look exactly how I want it and it'll be the same thing. And so what I got out of the whole thing was cost. Cost wasn't part of the dialogue, but if you got a person who's willing to um, start their business and they need to start their business right away because they have their thought and they probably got some clientele lined up, then this would be a great avenue for them because it's cost effective. Um, but I wouldn't expect them as they grow to continue in that cost effective mode of thinking. Um, so I'm thinking if you just have a few dollars, yeah, that'd be really, really good. But I don't know, it just drives me nuts because nowadays you have everybody out there who wants to be or who is a web designer, who is a graphic designer, who does custom this, who does custom that. And most of them are actually really good at it. And most of them are just really good at manipulating the WYSIWYGs that are there, which is fine. Depends on what you want. But I said it to say that means that there's all levels um, of cost effectiveness, I guess I will say, that can be utilized. I think I seen someone who said that they could create a whole site for like 100, 200 bucks. I personally wouldn't do that, but if it was just starting out, that is just really great if you can get everything that you want um, in that. So I don't know. I'm thinking I'm just a little bit too biased here in this, but at any rate, my takeaway from the whole thing is that if you are um, just starting out and you have this really cool idea, but you don't have enough money to push that idea, and you need some kind of platform to sell your goods or your services, then going to someplace like GoDaddy or WordPress or Yahoo or whomever else is out there will probably be the best option, because I think it's like $30 a month for hosting, and at least at best you get a domain, your own domain name, so that is www.yourname.com versus um, whatever else. But then I think I spoke with the person and they were saying, "Oh yeah, no, my I don't have a domain, but I do have a URL." And when I got the URL, I'm just like, "Okay, cool. What is your email?" Email is blah 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 at gmail.com, blah 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 at yahoo.com, blah 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 at. It's just like you don't brand Gmail and Yahoo emails. Can you? Yes. Can it be effective? It could be. But is that the route that you really want to take? Nah. I don't know. Just was something on my mind. Just wanted to chit chat.